Would you be willing to talk about the fact you have a flip phone?
You want, yeah. You want...
Can you ask him, Angelo, to confront him about this?
Right. So it obviously happened tonight with Michael here, but it was only recently where was that? Where is it? At the store?
What?
Where I seen you with your phone, and I was like, I forget where we were. Where were we? Was it here? No, it was here. I think you were seeing my dad. No, you were talking with my dad.
Okay.
You were seeing my dad. I'm like, why do you have my dad's phone for? Because my dad has a flip phone. And he's like, yeah, it's not my phone. Or it's not your dad's phone, it's my phone. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I think it's the same model as my dad. Well, there's probably not too many flip phones that
I can't imagine there's too many around.
Buy on the market. There's probably like only one brand left. Or what is it, Motorola or something?
It's like, it has like 3 letters on it.
Is it your main phone or your secondary?
That's my personal phone. Yeah, I got it.
There's no 5G on that baby.
There's no 5G. I got it like early September. I was just kind of like, part of it was like, the payments are dirt cheap, so that's awesome. That's good. The second part was like, I don't know. I struggle with the phone and social media and, having like the instant demand all the time to look something, you got.
Some people just delete the Instagram app.
I just get. Pretty much. I took it to the extreme.
The whole phone.
Yeah, I had to get rid of it, man.
So you were in a smartphone.
Yeah, I had a smartphone before that for sure. Yeah.
And then you got smart and got rid of the smartphone.
Exactly.
Oh, fuck.
You're gonna watch this podcast. I hope you have a computer.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I still got a computer. Like I have an iPod too. Like I'm not like totally away from it. It's it's just like it's that instant demand to always like have it out or to use it. It's like, okay, if you want to get a hold of me, you can call or text me. I'll, look at my messages or emails like when I'm at work or when I'm, in business time, right? Like I'm trying to separate like having my life and business and work, and just so you can be in the presence, right? Not get consumed by this social media feed. I don't know, it's a little extreme. But
yeah, well, people are literally feeding their life into it.
Yeah, so I'm like kind of helps me, not be on it all the time, or not like, I don't think it's all that healthy, really, social media in general. Like it has like this anxiety on us because we were like, oh, look at all these other people, they have such these great lives, and I'm doing nothing in my life. It's like, whatever. I don't really like.
So what about all the people that will be watching this? Hopefully it's going to be consumed, and like people are going to be learning from it. So you're going to have. I know what you're saying, and I've heard, there's different guys out there, and Gary Vee's a big, advocate of like, I don't know if you know who that is, but he's a social media guru. Michael got me onto him, and yeah, I mean, it can do damage, I guess, just like, a gun. There's people that advocate for gun rights, but yeah, and I believe, anyone is willing to kill is going to kill. Sure, put a gun in their hand, put a knife in their hand, whatever. They're going to go crazy and they're going to kill. Mm-hmm. And the same with social media, but it is pretty damn easy because, like, I have it, and I limit myself, and it comes down to a lot of willpower, but it also, I don't know, it's part of maybe my generation of like, I'm not totally, it wasn't ingrained in me. Wasn't born with it. Yeah. But I find like, even if, and all the people that I follow are like, things that I'm into, and whether it's health or nutrition or aliens or outer space or whatever it is, mushrooms, like it's all stuff I'm interested in, but it's still, to me, it's just like, I'm into I want to read this and like, oh, what are they doing? But it's at the end of the time of scrolling, it's just like, I'm not creating, I'm consuming, and I feel like I should be building something or pulling weeds out of the garden, and then, you know, a lot of it relates to the business. So it's just like, well, this is where business is going. This is where business is at, not where it's going. So it's like, I got to be on it just to, like, you know, have the experience, understand it, and be able to contribute to it so that, and I agree, like it's perhaps not in a good place because there's some of the nonsense on there that people get into, and it's just like, well, are we going to let that wave continue to ride, or are we going to step in there? Am I going to step in there and do my little part of, like, hey, like, there's more interesting things in this world apart from, you know, big butts and lips or whatever it is that people flip on through Instagram or whatever, and you know, there is so much, like,
it's all about the balance. Like, I'm not saying, like, you know, social media is going to destroy your life or something. You know, it's all about moderation, right? It's like, for me, I don't really, you know, I don't really need or want to have the instant access to it, right? Like, I'll do it when I want to do it or where I want to do it. So I use a flip phone. So it's like, yeah, okay, it totally, like, separates it, makes it basic, makes it easy for me. And you know, there still is, like, a lot of great information out there on social media. I'm not saying it's all bad and it's all, like, you know, mind numbing or brainwashing. It's just, you know, there's good and bad in everything, and it's just, you know, doing what's best for you, and so that you can have the best quality of life. And
some people say, well, it's, again, this relates to my qigong practice, but there is no good and there is no bad, you know. And whatever spiritual quotes are out there, but yeah, no, I totally agree that obviously we're seeing the effects it has on certain people, and whether it's like cyberbullying or whatever it is that's going on, like, there's some negative repercussions of social media, which I guess comes with anything, you know. It's this is relating to what Gary Vee had said. It's just like, whether it's a magazine or whatever, people were flipping through magazines and, like, you know, looking at whatever, how a woman's image, and then women, like, see that and, like, oh, we need to have that. But now with the phone, of course, it's more instant. Instagram, you know, like, that's part of the name there. You just get these Insta messages or Insta graphics where you get to get stimulated, and it can go on and get, you know, can consume you rather than you just consuming it for a little bit.